On March 12th, we were told that we had to move our classes online, and the community schools were going to be also moving their classes online. Moving online was not going to be a significant challenge for me because over the years I have moved a lot of my content to online prior to March, and it wasn't going to be a difficult transition. I had been in the habit of recording, audio recording, and video recording my lectures so that if students missed class, they would always have the opportunity to get caught up. Not that they ever bothered, but it was always there. So I had a little bit of experience with online. And somehow I got anointed to be the online point person as the church moved to online. Interesting. We moved out of the chapel and we went upstairs next to the sound room and tried for a few weeks to pre-record our services there, but it just did not feel like we were in church the same way as when we are in the chapel with the cross front and center. Plus, the audio was not great. The harsh surfaces were bouncing the sound, and I was not capturing the sound directly into the camera, and the lighting was pretty bad. Interesting challenges. So I consulted with John Thayer about how to fix the lighting and to fix the audio, and John, as usual, gave me helpful advice. I was ready to do that, but somehow it didn't feel right. We were approaching Easter, and we were in this space that did not look like church. So I asked the COs, could we get Mike Miller back in here to wire the chapel in a way that the audio would be good and that we could get the cross in the background so it looks like Easter. Indeed, what I wanted was for the cross to be appropriately draped for Easter Sunday, so it felt like Easter Sunday. Mike came in the Wednesday night before Good Friday and he transformed the chapel into a recording studio. I mean, audio and video. And if you have seen it, then you would have realized that it doesn't look like the chapel. It looks like a recording studio. Anyway, we were up and running. And Easter Sunday, we recorded a service that included a very familiar space. And that was a good thing. And then something unfortunate happened on the next Wednesday or Thursday. The internet service provider I have had a major outage for a couple of days. And after recording the services, there was no way to upload the service in an appropriate, timely fashion. Even to work on the editing was frustrating because without the internet, we were taking content, downloading it from the internet, and using historical content in the services. Clearly, it was a challenge. I already had very slow internet at home, and sometimes I would sneak into my workspace at work and try to get faster internet there. But that weekend was challenging. I knew that I needed more help, so I called John again. And I said, John, when I get these pieces all put together, downloaded and all, I'm just going to drive them over to your house. So I went with an SD card. I think I put it in John's mailbox for social distancing purposes. And he graciously put things together for me, for us, I should say. And that was the first of many improvements. Over the next several weeks, John was actively involved with helping to put the services together in a way that involved far more time than I was prepared to spend. Truly an act of service. I appreciate very much the time and effort that he put in to helping us to have things that were appropriate. And even as I watched the audience get smaller and smaller as other churches who were following Royal Oak's content found their way back home, it was still as though he was investing even more and more time with this online project for the weekly services. So I tell you, I do not have enough words to show my gratitude for what he did to help to make our worship experience online the best that it could be.